Now, Russia sent a massive warship to Iran. Russia and Iran are set to embark upon a drill today, and the naval exercises are taking place in the Gulf of Oman. And this, in fact, is the same area of the high seas where the US Armada is stationed. And these are some of the images of the Russian corvette Stoikiy that is arriving at the Iranian port of Bandar Abbas. Now, this Russian ship is designed for multi-role operations, including anti-surface, anti-air and anti-submarine warfare. Now, the exercises will see the warship of both nations maneuver alongside one another as American naval forces, including powerful US carrier groups, maintain a heavy presence nearby. Tehran said that a helicopter carrier belonging to the Russian Navy has entered into Iran's southern waters. The backdrop is unmistakable, and the US has surged its naval presence in the wider region amidst heightened pressure on Tehran. And President Donald Trump has also deployed major assets, including carrier strike groups, to press Iran during the tense indirect nuclear talks. The proximity of the Russian and the Iranian drills to an American carrier group is now sending ripples through global strategic circles, and analysts see it as more than routine training. Now, it is a signal of cooperation that they see a message to the world watching the balance of power in West Asia shift. Now, the atmosphere in the region has shifted from tension to that of hair-trigger alert. By embedding Russian assets into the Iranian defense perimeter, Moscow is creating a strategic shield of sorts. But the question is, will Moscow even directly get involved? Now, earlier, the Iranian media had announced that Tehran had fired live missiles towards the Strait of Hormuz. The missiles were fired as part of a maritime military exercise by Iran. And according to the Iranian media reports, the war games, the duration of which is not specified, aim to prepare the Islamic Revolutionary Guards for potential security and military threats in the Strait. This follows the US deployment of large naval force to the area. It complicates any potential US strike plan, forcing the American commanders to consider the catastrophic risk of hitting a Russian hull. Remember, Russia has repeatedly released statements urging Washington to engage in dialogue and not to stage any military attacks. The Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov warned on Wednesday that any new US strike on Iran will have some very serious consequences. He has called for restraint in finding a solution that allows Iran to pursue a peaceful nuclear program. In an interview with Saudi Arabia's Al Arabiya television, he emphasized that regional Arab countries are cautious, with no one wanting to escalate tensions, as it could be akin to playing with fire. The Strait of Hormuz is a strategically significant waterway through which a large share of the world's energy supplies pass, making any military activity in the area a focus of international attention.